Co to za domofon?
What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting. Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address? Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting.
Dobra. Pomnik awarii.
The collapse. August 8th, 2209. The day everything went to hell. I remember only fragments. It was a scary day.
No, Zoe była wtedy chyba bardzo młoda. A to było w momencie, kiedy kończyła się właśnie najdłuższa podróż. Pierwsza część gry.
For those who lost, for those who were lost, for those who suffered and those who perished, you will never be forgotten. It's a memorial to the victims of the collapse. The collapse, August 8th, 2209. The day everything.
Okej, więc gdzieś tu powinien być Reza.
It was a scary day.
Dobra, tu mamy mapę. O, ja znowu jakiś Alan Oshiro. Dziwne, że ona tak wszystkich tu poznaje. Dobra, Krukboy, pokaż mi drogę. Ciekawe, czy to jest ten sam, którego teoretycznie oglądała April. No bo tak naprawdę nigdy tego się nie dowiedzieliśmy, jak wyglądał ten Krukboy z opowieści April, bo w najdłuższej podróży tego nie było. Ona tylko o nim wspominała. Ciekawe. No ale w sumie jest to przez tego samego twórcę, więc pewnie sobie to wyobraził sam z siebie. Dobra, już. Dosyć. Dobra, wydaje mi się, że tamtędy pokazuje. Dzisiaj blisko jestem. Teoretycznie. Nie. Nie wiem, czy to tu... Co to?
That's the hand that feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
Aha, czyli tędy. Dobrze.
That's the hand that feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
Chyba tędy. O, znowu śpun.
I know dream machines are supposed to be safe after that whole plot to control humanity was exposed, but looking at those dream junkies, I'm not so sure.
Dobra, to chyba tu. Ręka, która karmi. Nareszcie. Chociaż ja bym się jeszcze pokręciła po tym mieście. Ale nie chcę was zanudzać za bardzo. Zwłaszcza, że pewnie jeszcze tam wrócimy. Jej. Terminal. A nie mogę z tym gościem pogadać? Kim on jest?
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. Reza barely works less than 12, 14 hours a day, but at least he does a bunch of it from home. I get to see him, part of him, the part that is the back of his head.
O matko.
Doing a daily version of the feed has taken its toll on Sully and Reza, and on our relationship. But I get it. I know it's important. I won't stand in the way of that. The Hand publishes at least 6 or 7 in-depth stories a day, with a full-time staff of 5 plus freelancers. I don't know how they do it.
Wow, masakra.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently... Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on.
Może jednak coś chcesz napisać.
Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss,
A, to jest Reza.
daddy issues, the boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time.
Wydaje mi się, że się zmienił, ale zaraz pewnie zobaczymy.
Hey, you.
What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guessed.
Wow, Reza wygląda zupełnie inaczej niż z poprzedniej części. Nie wiem, czy go pamiętacie, ale wydaje mi się, że zupełnie go zmienili. Nie dość, że ma okulary, to nie wiem, zarostu chyba wtedy nie miał, no ale to tam mniejsza z tym, ale kształt twarzy w ogóle jest zupełnie inny. Oczy, wszystko. Jak mi się wydaje. Ale to może moja kwestia, zobaczymy.
I know he means well, but not in the mood for more psychotherapy. I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well.
Dobra, powiedzmy mu coś, nie bądźmy tacy wredni.
Dr. Roman is really good. I don't know if it's helping. I don't remember anything.
But it's getting easier.
Easier? Sure. And sooner or later I will remember some things. Everything. So, working. On what now?
A couple of things. The clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the syndicate shutting down parts of the metro, escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion,
Sally.
damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the shop?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, Ziamal. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighbourhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the shop. Say hi to Crazy Face?
Mira. Come on, she's not... Well, yeah, she is. Mira is Crazy Face. There's no way around that.
We've had our ups and downs, Reza and I. Things are going. They're going. We'll find out where soon enough.
Aczkolwiek ich przywitanie wyglądało dość tak sztywno, ale no cóż, może nie powinnam wymagać zbyt wiele.
It's been a tough transition for the both of us. Relocating to Propass, sharing a home, global conspiracies and comas. Lesser boyfriends would have bailed.
No, coś w tym jest.
It's been more complicated than I'd hoped, getting back together. I guess I didn't know Reza as well as I thought before moving here. Still, we'll figure it out. I have faith. I have that, at least.
To dobrze.
The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time.
Rez?
Just a sec. Hey, what's up?
I wonder how Sophia's doing.
Oh,
Can't
wow.
be easy being the new member of the... I didn't check with Reza if he was happy with my choice of lunch. This could have major consequences. Lunch is the most important meal. What was Reza working on again? A story about hallucinogenic substances in bingo soft drinks. This does not sound terribly important. We had such a lovely time in Trieste. Never mind the shitty hotel, the synthetic beaches, the awful food. It was just good with some time away. It's the first time since I moved here. The first time since we got back together. It was important. To us, to our relationship.
Ciekawa jestem, czy on mi w końcu opowiadał coś o tym, jak go nie było i jak zniknął. Bo już nie pamiętam, czy było to Czy ona poruszała ten temat z tym doktorem? Nie pamiętam, bo w dzienniku chyba nie było.
I wonder how Sophia's doing. Can't be easy being the new member of the hand that feeds all boys club. Although I find her a bit standoffish and hard to talk to.
Kim jest Sofia? Ktoś, kto tu pracuje też?
We had such a Reza promised to make dinner tonight. This is usually a cause for celebration. And not just because I'm lazy and prefer to sit on the couch while my man toils away in the kitchen. I know Reza's been spending a lot less time with Sully since I moved here. I hope I haven't gotten in the way of their best friendship. I'm sure I told Reza I'm volunteering tonight, but I'll remind him just in case, because I don't think I did. Did I?
Nie wiem po co, ale
I
okej.
really should get going. I have things to do, places to be, and Reza seems impatient to get back to work. I didn't check with Reza. Food okay?
The food? Oh, food. Yeah, I haven't started eating yet, but cheese soup? My favourite. Can't go wrong with cheese soup. I'll get to it in a minute. I just have to finish up this section.
Okej.
Reza promised to make dinner. What's for
Obiadem?
dinner?
Really? This is what you interrupt me for? To ask about dinner? What's for dinner is surprise, is what?
That's not food.
Ojej.
That's not even English. I thought you said you were a journalist.
A scribbling, they call it here in Europolis. When in Rome, Zoe.
Rome was never part of Europolis, smart-ass. Rome's the capital of the Imperium. Says so on all the signs pointing to there.
Now who's the smart-ass? FYI, Rome's just a ceremonial seat of the Imperium. Barcelona is the political capital. Learn to read the signs properly.
What was Reza working on again? How's that story going?
You mean the story I told you about less than 5 minutes ago?
Just checking in.
It's going well, but it feels a bit inconsequential in the light of everything else that's happening.
Hey, come on. A soda that makes you see cartoon animals? That's big, man. Children could be drinking that.
Of course someone needs to write the piece, but that someone could be anyone. Like Sophia, she's the newbie.
And now you're doing it, and you'll do it well. There's no such thing as a worthless story. You told me that.
I lied. Of course I did. But yeah. No, not this one. You're right, I shouldn't complain.
Wow.
It's not a sexy story, but it is important.
That's my boy.
Coś innego mówił wcześniej, no ale takie dziwne.
I know Reza's been spending a... How's Sully?
Good? Yeah. Great. Right? I think he's doing good. I don't know.
Of course you don't. What do you guys talk about?
Work? Politics? Corporations? The syndicate? The Eye? Kaiser Constantine? Football?
Liar. Work stuff. That's all you talk about when you're out drinking.
Well, hasn't been much of that lately. Out drinking.
I know. Because of us. Because of me.
What? No, of course not. And I mean... Sure, we used to go out all the time, but that's because neither of us had a life. And Sully wasn't doing too well after the divorce. He's happy I have better things to do now than go out, get drunk, and have loud arguments about socioeconomics. He has better things to do as well.
Like what? Like work?
Work, okay, yes. But Sully lives for work.
I'm not sure that's healthy. But it's not my business. As long as you don't feel I'm getting in the way.
Hanging out with me was Sully's excuse to not hang out with anyone else. This way, sooner or later, he'll have to find a substitute. Hopefully one he can meet.
Sure. But still, you guys should hang out on your own soon. No, actually, not soon. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, you're taking Sully out, and I'm finally going to unpack and get organised.
Sure?
Affirmative.
All right. I'll ask Sully.
To miłe, że tak o niego dba. Nie, ale swoją drogą to jest dobre. Tak się utarło, nie wiem, wśród ludzi, że nie wiem, wśród kobiet zwłaszcza, że może, że jak nie spędza czasu ze mną, to to będzie źle, to w ogóle nie fajnie i w ogóle gdzie z kolegami, dlaczego nie ze mną? To jest takie głupie gadanie moim zdaniem, bo facet powinien mieć swoich znajomych, swoich kolegów, z którymi może gdzieś wyjść, coś zrobić, pogadać na swoje męskie tematy, czy cokolwiek. I nie powinno być tak, że ciągle spędza tylko czas z kobietą, bez przesady. Więc ja się tam zawsze cieszyłam, jak ktoś miał jakichś tam kolegów, a nie tylko ciągle ze mną czy coś. Także to jest całkiem dobra sprawa. Dobra, to może przypomnijmy mu o tym Trieście. Nie wiem, czy to jest Triest, to nie jakieś miasto.
Do you miss Trieste yet?
What? The 5-star hotel? The sandy beaches and the gourmet buffet? You know you're in Italy when you're eating fake pasta made from processed American corn.
I guess not.
I'm just joking, babe. It wasn't about any of those things. It was nice being away with you.
Not like we can afford anything fancier.
And we don't need it. It was great. Really. I got to see the sun and you in a bikini.
And I got to see you in a black t-shirt and jeans, hiding out in the shade with a book. It was pretty awesome.
Next time, I promise we'll rent an island in the Philippines.
You don't have to promise that. But since you did, I'll hold you to it forever.
No tak.
I wonder how Sophia's...
Is Sophia at work today?
She's around, why?
I thought I'd say hello.
I didn't know the two of you were friendly.
We're not. I thought I'd make an effort. How about you?
Friendly? I guess. We only talk about work, but so do Sully and I, and we're best friends.
Journalists. There's really nothing of value outside your little bubble, is there?
Maybe, but it's a pretty big bubble. It covers most of the world.
Still a bubble.
No.
Fair enough. Oh, I just remembered. Sophia's out doing an interview. She won't be back today.
I'll have to save my girl talk for another occasion.
I'm sure I told Reza
I told you I'm volunteering tonight.
You did not? And I'm not sure politics is something you should worry your pretty little head
Jak nie
about,
mówiła?
sweetheart.
Jesus, don't do that voice again. Psycho doesn't suit you.
I guess there's a reason I'm scribbling and not a stand-up comedian.
You'd guess right. Scribbling? I'll never get used to Europolis slang.
Don't be a dully minette. You go on and hang with your sozy intello clique tonight.
Oh
I'll
my
be a
God.
stay-at-home Minet cooking your booth.
Pretty good. Or should that be lekker, super bon? Also, don't do that again. Really creeps me out.
Tamam.
Okej,
I really should
pożegnamy
get
się.
going. I should get going. I'm going to be late for work. Mira will yell at me in Bambaya and I won't understand any of it.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not keeping you.
I know, or me. Bye.
Tak, to ja się nie mogę zabrać. Dobra, wiem, zostało zaktualizowane. Wow, ale będziemy strasznie dużo czasu spędzać na rozmowach, coś czuję.
Riots, demonstrations, it's all over the news. Europolis is really on the edge of something and Propas gets the worst of it.
W sumie mi to jakoś bardzo nie przeszkadza, ale boję się, że wam będzie przeszkadzać. W końcu mimo wszystko ta już w sumie trylogia najdłuższej podróży to głównie opiera się na rozmowach. Pierwsza część była najbardziej skupiona na dialogach, było tam bardzo dużo długich dialogów w tej grze, co mi się osobiście bardzo podobało, ale no to może być męczące po jakimś czasie słuchać tego. I widzę, że właśnie Dreamfall teraz wrócił tak trochę do tych korzeni z długimi rozmowami. Aczkolwiek pewnie to jeszcze nie przebije najdłuższej podróży.
You can't escape the clampdowns or the demonstrations. You're either watching the feeds or you're right in the middle of it. Sully keeps saying Europolis is a powder keg, and I understand what he means. Sooner or later, it's going to blow. Riots, demonstrations, it's all over the news. Europolis is really on the edge of something, and Propas gets the worst of it.
A to? Dokąd prowadzi? Do biura szefa? A ten napis? No to z Salim pogadajmy jeszcze.
Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best. Good guy, Sully. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Ale ma owłosione ręce. Wow. Masakra. Chyba to są włosy.
I really wish we could do something for Sully. I know he was pretty depressed after the divorce. He'd never admit it, but he's really lonely. We need to find Sully a good woman. The best woman. Someone worthy of the best guy. Someone with personality and balls? Yeah, balls.
Okej.
Sully is honest, passionate, smart and uncompromising. He's a crusader for truth and he's the newsman Europolis needs. I'm a huge fan. Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on.
Pogadajmy z nim.
Sully's the best.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Ojej.
Sully is the sweetest. I know he likes me, but he tries so hard to keep it light and friendly. I love him.
Ale chyba nie w takim sensie.
Sully loves to test me. He knows what buttons to push. I'm calling his bluff. Sully is
No
the sweet-
potraktujmy.
Yeah, fuck you too. You look awful, by the way. What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train to Copenhagen.
I'm trying
Okay.
to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was
O,
a Polish
polskie.
wedding. A Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take
Oj
it you
tam.
have been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things, good and bad. And once the bride and groom
Okay.
stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Yeah,
Ojej.
myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin will probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a
Nie mam
child of
pytań.
protest, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
Wow, ale muszę przyznać, że ten tekst o niewierzeniu w słońce. Wow. Nie wiem, czy on tak po prostu żartował, czy mówił to na poważnie, bo w tym momencie, kiedy mamy taki świat, w którym nawet w Europolis nie ma słońca, no to trochę taka przerażająca wizja. Nie chciałabym chyba mieszkać w świecie bez słońca. To jest zbyt ponure. No ale...
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. If anyone knows what's going on, it's Sully. He prides himself on staying on top of the news cycle. What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Jesus wept those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propast is a bucking gulag.
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream machines.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mouse rules, and those dream machines are a license to print it. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watiko holds a lot of sway over the syndicate. But we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there, once he's looked into the Phantom Bingo Dingo, will be taking point. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry. And that will make Sully very, very happy.
Won't they just shut you down?
Let them try. We have the future on our side. And once I win my Pulitzer, I'll whisk you away to a better life.
Copenhagen, right?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overview in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
Sounds good. I'll get
Okay.
back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sully?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cruel but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers, take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
O, słodko. Fajny facet. Taki miły bardzo. Strasznie śmieszne akcenty mają tutaj. Znaczy pewnie to są właśnie, nie wiem. Może nie będę mówić, bo nie jestem do końca pewna, a nie chcę tutaj gadać głupot, ale no dziwnie się ich słucha. Może tak. Dobra, zrobię teraz taką krótką przerwę jeszcze i potem będziemy wracać powoli do miejsca, z którego przyszliśmy, bo tam musimy wrócić do pracy, także zaraz do Was wracam. Okej, jestem z powrotem, także ruszamy dalej. Będziemy teraz wracać do miejscówki, z której przyszliśmy. Tak mniej więcej. O ile pamiętam. Dobra. Twoja decyzja sprawiła, że Zoe pracuje w Pandemonium. Ha? A która moja decyzja sprawiła, że ona pracuje w Pandemonium? Za przeproszeniem, bo nie ogarniam. A tu nic nie ma. A nie, no coś tu się pojawia, czekajcie. Do mnie. Przestań mówić do mnie. Nawet gdy mówię w myślach, to i tak brzmi niedorzecznie. Poza tym mam pamiętać, żeby dowiedzieć się więcej o tym oku. To trochę straszne, że czepiają się takich ludzi jak Nella. Na litość boską, ona prowadzi budkę z żarciem. Co będzie następna? Godzina policyjna? Kolejne aresztowania? Nie chcę mieszkać w państwie policyjnym. Tworzę przypomnienie, nie mówiąc do... O cholera. Oto przypomnienie. Nie kupować zupy serowej. Mój chłopak musi być odważniejszy. Musi opuścić strefę komfortu i spróbować innych kulinarnych specjałów. Na przykład czegoś, co nie jest zupą serową. Wykorzystam ten czas, żeby powiedzieć Zoe, że to dobrze, że Reza jest totalnie zagrzebany w pracy, że to nie ma z tobą nic wspólnego. To naprawdę nie twoja wina i wszystko będzie dobrze. No bo po to mam ten dziennik. Notowanie pozwoli teraźniejszej mniej spojrzeć na wszystko z właściwej perspektywy, a przyszłą mnie z pewnością rozbawi. Okej, ale nadal nie wiem, jaka moja decyzja sprawiła, że ona pracuje w Pandemonium. No bo ta decyzja musiała zostać podjęta zanim chyba dotarłam do Europolis, prawda? Bo o tym Pandemonium wspominała już chyba u doktora. Chyba. Tak mi się wydaje. Więc... Dobra, rozejrzyjmy się tu jeszcze w okolicy, zanim pójdziemy dalej. Chociaż pewnie nie powinnam, ale... Co tam? Co to jest?
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
What? Dobra, nie ogarniam. Nie ogarniam przyszłości. Nie ogarniałam jej nawet we wcześniejszych grach, ale to już w ogóle...
There's nothing you can't get in the souk. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks. Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot... There's nothing you can't get in the souk.
Okej, to jest to samo.
Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks.
O kurczę. Organy. Naprawdę? Sprzedają tutaj organy?
Whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. Top quality yuckiness.
Ale takie ludzkie organy to są?
Oh, it's alive. Of course it's alive. I mean, it's the souk.
Jesus. Suk. Co to jest suk?
If you're
Organ?
looking for gross stuff, the souk never fails to deliver. Whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. You touch it, you bought it. And I'm not buying that.
Okej. O matko, co to?
Biotech,
Aha, to samo.
wormhole generators, nanobot
Co to za
paste,
sprzedawca?
neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
No.
The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech. And, ooh, carpets. No one can agree if it's the shuk or the souk, but that's as far as the Discord goes. May look dodgy, but the shuk, whatever, is a pretty harmonious place.
Czy Suk to jest ta dzielnica? Bo... Czy chodzi o ten... Dobra, nie ogarniam tego.
The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish.
Dobra.
They sell mostly tech and biotech. And
Są kolejne rzeczy. Więcej rzeczy.